this has been a massive step backwards for the industry. I think that we honestly need to just take a step back as the community and really assess what exactly we're doing. Why are we so focused on bringing Tom Brady, Larry David, Shaq, Shohei Ohtani, all these athletes and big public figures into the space? What do these people know about finance? They probably don't know the first thing about crypto and finance. And we're just all the companies and all the in the industry are too focused on building a brand and getting the word out and trying to make a buck right now than actually building out a quality project for the long term. It's honestly absolutely terrifying to see, because I think that we are unfortunately kind of on the time clock. I mean, at this point, how many more companies can go bankrupt? How many more pyramid schemes can be revealed until people are no longer going to delegate any money to crypto? How many people have we already lost? How many funds have we already lost at this point? And how many people are we deterring from coming into the space that would have otherwise been involved without these bad actors? So this is it's so unfortunate, and I think we're just losing touch with what crypto was first set out to be. And, when we go ahead and we see projects like Dogecoin in the top 10 and Shiba in the top 15, I think that's an accurate testament to where we're at as a market. What are we doing with these coins that high up when quality projects like Avalanche that do things the right way, our Cosmos, are at 18 and 22, Uniswap at 16, coins and assets that are actually designed to give power back to the people, actually designed to move the industry forward, are not being supported properly. It's just so unfortunate, because all everyone wants to do right now is just make a buck in the next 30 days. Like, it's just such a short-minded mindset for an industry that is just getting started. So it's so unfortunate, and I think that it's just totally misguided at this point. And it's almost like we need just some new people to come into the industry and just shake things up. So the one thing I will say is that the quality companies like Coinbase, who you can see from their risk management blog here, do actually back their assets one-to-one. What are we doing crushing these companies? Why is the coin stock down 13% today when all they have been doing this whole time is following what little regulations have actually existed? They haven't moved their business offshore to some shady place that's going to let them go ahead and mess with their customers' funds and just kind of act however they want. They've stayed with the U.S. They've pushed for regulation. They're following this the right way. And customers are leaving. I myself left at one point, but now I'm just kind of having this epiphany. What am I doing not supporting a company in the industry that's doing things right? I'm frustrated at myself. I'm frustrated at the community. I don't know what we're doing. We're just becoming so gimmicky, and we're willing to pump up just random NFT projects. We're willing to pump up random shit coins. It makes absolutely no sense, and no one is going to take us seriously if we keep behaving like this as an industry. This needs to be a massive wake-up call that we need to be better as a community, as an industry. We need to support the more quality, kind of stand-up projects that are doing things the right way, that have the right teams in place, people with the experience and the know-how to truly get things done in a way that is going to be sustainable for the long term, that's going to continue to build out the industry over the long term. The one thing I will say, if we pull up here, the New York Fed is actually launching a digital dollar pilot program with large banks. We're seeing Citibank, Wells Fargo, MasterCard launching this pilot program based on distributed ledger technology. This really is coming at the perfect time. With this digital dollar, I'm guessing it has something to do with the fact that China was testing the digital yuan, which, if you've been following the channel for a while, we must have mentioned, over a year ago at this point. Nigeria also had launched a digital dollar. I just kind of think that this is the new wave. So what we're seeing here is governments actually coming out as proponents of the industry. We're finally seeing some support here for the first time from legitimate people in the world, legitimate people that are actually pulling these strings that could move this industry to places that it has never seen. We're under $1 trillion market cap. We're talking about people with the power to move this to 10 trillion, 20 trillion, 30 trillion. Not to mention if we start to see more access to the derivatives market and whatnot, how high could the market cap of crypto go? We could one day rival the stock market in the right hands, but right now it is just a joke industry. So I think now is the time. If you are in crypto, if you're working in crypto, and you're seeing these digital dollars starting to come out, you're seeing major actors starting to come into the space, you need to absolutely lock down and just kind of fully comply with whatever regulation is coming out in the future. And I think that, honestly, for this one, we need to kind of cut down on the coins that we're looking at. So instead of, having 50 coins in our portfolio, we're really going to try to look for these coins, especially on this channel in the future, that are doing things the right way. So when I think of coins that I truly adore, obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum all the way, absolutely love Ethereum. Like we mentioned earlier, Polygon, Polkadot. Solana is a little up in the air right now. We'll have to see how they end up doing without the support of FTX. Uniswap, like we said, Avalanche, perhaps Chainlink, Cosmos, and a few others. But other than that, some of just these random projects that are coming about, especially the ones that don't offer, a proper white paper at the very least, coins that maybe aren't fully listing the members behind their teams and whatnot, people that are concealing their identities. So if you guys have been watching my latest videos, you'll know that that's one of the first things that we look at. Are their team members public? And then if we go ahead and look into those people, do they have a solid history? Are they random people, or do they actually have a bad history? And we've seen in this industry, the full spectrum of people that have changed their names, people that have been scamming, doing pyramid schemes their whole life. So we really just need to buckle down and go ahead and make sure that we're doing things the right way from here on out. So if you guys want to make sure that you are on the right side of this industry moving forward at such a pinnacle moment, go ahead, make sure to like and hit subscribe. Turn on post notifications. We are going to be spending the next few weeks, next few months, truly trying to identify the best companies, the best coins in the space right now that are fully suited for the long term to abide by U.S. regulation from the rest of the world, so that they can actually be in the picture when people inevitably start turning to blockchain technology, because if you are here, you know that it is superior to current forms. This is coming. You want to be on the right side of history. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.